Hey guys, this is my first official YouTube video, and I'm a little nervous, a little uncomfortable, so I decided to play a nice, relaxing game that I enjoy playing quite a bit, and I'm going to start a new world up, new build, no mods, no nothing, just straight vanilla experience, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm trying to pick a map, one of the default maps. I know I've played this one before and I like it, but sorry, no, this is the one I've played before and I liked it, but the elevation is really hard to deal with. This one looks like it might be fun. A lot of bridges. Some of these do kind of look boring at the same time. Eh, screw it, let's go with Lakeland. I was kind of debating between this or Return to Moria as my first official video. But this is what won in my mind. So yeah, I have unlock all tiles on, unlimited money. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get started here. I really like the way this bridge drops right away into this roundabout. Might be a little hard to do it with mods, but I'd like to have an elevated highway running through for a little bit. I've always liked the way they looked. There's a city close to where I live that has a nice elevated highway. If I delete this, I'm worried if I delete this, it's gonna delete. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, there's a city close to where I live that has an elevated highway through its industrial sector, and I always thought it was really cool. Just its design. I'm not quite sure how practical it is. I guess it keeps traffic off the main roads. What kind of highway is this? I'm not too familiar with this game, honestly. I played City Skyline 1 for quite a few hours. Nearly 300, I think, I have on Steam. But, oh, that is not the right highway. City Skylines 2. I don't think I've logged a fraction of that. Maybe I was just a little played out. I did play it when it launched on Game Pass for a couple hours here and there, but nothing significant. Yeah, so once again, I want to run an elevation kind of through here. And I'm thinking get some sort of highway running across this direction as well. Or maybe I should just do a loop so I have access to a lot of places in the main island here. Oh, you know what, for now, it's vanilla build. I just want to start with something like this. I'm just going to play like I normally play. If I have to delete this and start all over, then I delete it and start all over again. That's fine. I don't know if it's going to let me. Like, no, I don't have anarchy or anything, but I wonder if I could have these ramps Might have to extend that to a 3-lane for a section. Huh. Okay, let's try this. Which way is this coming? Right-handed traffic, Andrew. Okay. Okay, I'm surprised that worked with no anarchy. That's crazy to me. It's funny, the city I grew up near and currently still live near has these, but they are so tight. It has these on-ramps that go from the ground up, but they are so tight. There's like no elevation to them. They don't even go that smooth. At least you don't feel like they do. I feel like you get on them and you gotta get right up like you're going 90 degrees. Obviously, that's an exaggeration. But. So I like one of those in both directions. I might have built that too close to the bridge. Getting on the highway and getting off the highway. I'm just thinking out loud. First of all, I don't like this. So let's... Oh, wow. This is like the first time I've played in a long time with no mods, and I'm quite surprised by the lack of... Oh, that is not what I wanted. Okay. Just by the lack of selection there is in some stuff like that. Okay, how do I get... I guess I'm gonna have to delete that then. Very disappointing. I was hoping to add a little, you know, what do they call that? Curie walls? I don't know what it's called. Like the rock walls you see at the beach. Wow, what's this called? Oh, that's just a sound barrier then. Yeah, the ones that go down to the ground. But clearly that was part of a mod pack. Very disappointing. Oh, a quay? They don't have that option with a single lane though. Okay, Motel. Let's just extend that out there. And have a little curve. Well, before we do that, let's extend this road. What is this? Just a regular? Yep, okay. So we can bring this out to there. One thing I love about Skylines 2 versus 1 is just how easily these measurements can be with these assisted lines. You can just see where everything lines up so easy, like boom, you know that's where it lines up. There's no guesswork anymore, which is quite refreshing. Yeah, I don't want to stick to a grid pattern, but I would like one for a bit of the downtown core. Especially from my entrances and exits onto this highway ramp. Let's see how this is going to go. So now I have one here for getting off of the highway. Oh, let's bring that up first. Ooh. Let me see if I like that. I think I like it coming straight down a bit better, and then I could connect it to a road. Yeah. I want to keep it very geometric in this area. It doesn't feel very geometric. I'm just trying to sound smart. Is it working? Probably not. Okay, let's bring this bad boy down. Oh, I have idiot. Well, now I need it, so that looks ugly. Now, is that because it's so... Here, let's... This is why you play with mods. Let's see if we can get this down. I could just build it coming off this way. And then just reverse the way of the road. Is that still an option in this game? Oh, wrong way. Okay, let's try to keep it like this. Okay, that looks a little bit better this time. And I have this idea. That's gonna go right into a section that runs under this. Oh. Speaking of those handy dandy lines to line them up. Oh, come on. What's in my way? The pillar. If I had move it. Damn it. Okay, well, let's give this a shot anyways. Let's line that up with that. And we're going to delete this little section of highway. And we'll bring this straight through. And then over top. This is the wrong type of road. You fool. I pity the fool. Let's replace that. I probably did that over here, yep. Okay. Okay. Let's replace this with, or not replace, but that is the right type of highway. Bada boom, bada bang. It worked. The upside to playing so many video games when you're young is you really gain a good understanding for the physics and the stupidity of video games. Okay, is there a way to... Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. Okay, and you are going a lot away. Beautiful. I'm getting on the highway, I'm getting off the highway. Okay, and now I need the same thing on the other side. So let's raise this up 10. Drop that down. Damn snapping. Snappity snap snap. Come on. You know you wanna. Did I make that too long maybe? I wonder if I just start over with that piece. And we'll start here. Oh, up at 10 though. And bring it just down like that. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. And then, ooh, is that not gonna let me build there, eh? But it looks so pretty. Alright, I think I know the issue. I think it's just a little too close. We could space it out a bit more. Let's try right there. Oh, what did I just hit? Nope, that was... Ah. That looks so ugly, though. Ugh. Sure, try to play without mods. It'll be great. Said no one who's ever played a city building game ever. Except for those guys you watch on YouTube that are actually really good at it. Drives me nuts. There's a few guys I watch play City Skylines for a long time that are just incredible builders. Corrales was like the first guy that got me hooked. Corrales and let's see, and there's a couple other guys. There was a guy, Fresh Popcorn, who played for a while and then disappeared, but okay, I'm gonna extend that out a little more and then try to bring it in because just getting interference. Well, that looks okay. That actually looks more natural than the ones on the other side. And we'll try to bring this like that. Okay. This ugly. I'm not a fan. No, sir. Life's hard without mods. Oh, wrong way. You too? Hmm. Could look worse. I've always loved the idea of elevated highways and sunken highways. Well, I'm not happy with this. I will say that. I think it is ugly, and I do not like playing without specific mods. I think when I reload this game, I am going to download, at least move it in Anarchy, the basics, because this is going to be really challenging. But we're going to continue, at least until I get my road layout and maybe some residential areas up and going, and some infrastructure. Yeah, so let's continue. So I don't know what I really want in this island. I could see the island being divided into 3 sections. I love the idea of maybe a residential section, downtown section, and industrial section. Let's see the map overall. Yeah, it's a good island for it. Okay, so this is going to be my downtown section down here. But leaving my downtown section, I love the idea of these beautiful roads. You know, you see them in the movies, like traveling along the cliffside, California, the beaches. You know, there's like this convertible just traveling around this 2-lane highway, and it's just such a pretty sight. I've always had the idea of having a road like that in absolutely every city that I build. It's like a go-to. A nice parkway. I have one not too far from where I am. Runs along the countryside all the way. Actually, you can take it all the way to the USA if you really wanted. That'll bring you out there. Maybe I cut that too close. I'd like the idea if that was just down a little more. So if I bring it around this way, I'd love to have like a, state park, like some sort of park overlooking that area. I guess it doesn't have to be the end of that though. Like I can cut it off here. Yeah, let's try. Oh, yeah. This is way easier than City Skylines 1. Okay, I can live with that. Let's bring this in a little bit. Okay. I still don't know suggestions, or still don't know the highway area I'm gonna like. But I feel like that's getting a little big. I don't want to go crazy big. Let's stick to my downtown sector. And we'll see where we go from there. I'm gonna start adding some curvature though. I'm kind of just building random right now. Like I said, I eventually want to have maybe this highway turn this way, or maybe have a separate 2-lane highway that merges running across the island this way that merges. I'm back. My headphones just died on me. I don't use them much, so I don't think I have charged them since about September. Once a year, me and a few of my buddies do a video game stream to raise money for the Sick Kids Hospital close by us. It's part of the Extra Life Foundation. So that's about the only time I ever use these earbuds until today, or these headphones until today. So yeah, I should have made this a parallel road. You know what, I like that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna delete this, my parkway here, and I want to run a parallel road to it. I like the idea of having some division between whatever I build over here and then the nice parkway area. And they have this amazing tool in this game. Let's see. Simple little 11 blocks wide. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, fool. Let's try to give that a nice curve. Now, see if I can cut this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that'll look okay. Hard part's getting both of the curves to look nice together. Okay. Let's hang tight there for a minute. That looks okay. No. Not a big fan of that. Nah. Okay. So I'm just thinking, like, what do we have next to highways? The highway where I live kind of runs right through the industrial sector, residential sector. Wow, I can't talk. It is late at night. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that I'm not quite happy with that road layout. So this is where I think I want my other highway to kind of start bending through, and I'm thinking about just having it run somewhere like this, come up here, and have some sort of fluid motion to it. So I'm just going to get the groundwork in for it so I can do the rest of my road layout. And we're just going to go... we'll go 4 lanes in both directions. I'll run it parallel. Wrong button. That might be too far away. Oh. Boo. Okay. Let's give this a shot now. So, yeah, we'll have it extending from over here. I'm thinking we can have a nice bridge. This is kind of a higher elevation, but then so is this. But that's pretty. Make a nice little something there. Okay. So I just want to have it running. Oh, what am I doing? Somewhere right around here. We can just have this. Like that. That doesn't look too unnatural. Okay. So that's my rough idea for that highway. I was thinking if we have one exit in the city, we might need more exits. Oh. Okay, we can get that right across. I always forget to click that off. Oh, and it's not 90 or 180 degrees. We gotta fix that. What highway isn't 180 degrees? Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so here is... I want to run just a straight one way. All the way down here. Just along the side of this. Man, this is so much easier with Move It. Oh, drives me nuts how hard it is to... I have to add some smaller road networks. I feel like the roads are also big in this game too. Like, in Skylines 1, you didn't have to really use alleyways. There was just regular sized roads. Maybe I'm missing something, I'm not sure. I feel like, you know, just a single 2-lane road's huge. It takes up so much space. It's like, what am I supposed to use as a side street, you know? I guess an alleyway. Let me bring that down one notch. Do I want to run that across like that? Nah, let's delete that. But I do want to run. Okay, let's come this way first. Up a little bit. A little bit. Up a little bit. And give me a nice clean angle. Oof. Move it, move it, move it. How's that look? Okay, you know what? Ugly. That's the answer. The only acceptable answer to how that looks was ugly. Okay. I do want to save room for residential buildings on that main strip. Right here. I think I'm eventually going to upgrade a couple of these roads too. But, now I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. And of course, we're going to have a couple of those, a couple of those. Okay. I think that's a decent road layout so far. Once I start zoning, we can adjust. Oh, and that highway's got to get fixed. Damn, that's ugly. Okay. Okay, so infrastructure now. What do we have for power? I have power coming in or out of this place at all? Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, perfect. So that answers my question. I'm gonna run a residential section on the other side of this highway then. Let's get you across. But for now, let's run this. Oh. Did I really do that? Silly boy. Okay. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. Okay. Can I run that? Beautiful. I'm Canadian. I love Jim Carrey. Alright. So, I've always had trouble with the power. And I'm realizing in this very, very moment, it's because of mods. Oh, no it's not. Never mind. I stand corrected. Okay. How can I... A little road here. I'm on the wrong road. Idiosa. Just want a little one way that runs just like this. out to here, and then down to there. And I'm gonna plop. Can I not? Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for there. We're gonna bring this into there. And I think that should give me some beautiful electricity. Electricity. It's a little flashback to Bill Nye the Science Guy there. Electricity covered in the tune of sanitarium. Yeah, sorry if I'm whispering, guys. My wife and kids are fast asleep. And pretty much this is the only time I get to game these days. So I take full advantage of it. That's the wrong road. Yeah, I knew I was going to have issues with that. Whatever, it doesn't need to be pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to get some zoning down once I get some water. And I think we'll start with a water pumping station. That seems to me to make the most sense. We'll just plop one there for now. Oh, does it really need a road? Oh, wrong button. Wow. Okay. You get an alley. You don't get a real road. This is just temporary. We will fix this. Ooh. Let me see. Ah. You shall forever forth be known as a utility road. It's a beautiful road. And the taxpayers, they don't gotta worry about paying for it. The utility companies, now they're gonna pay for that road. Okay. So it's getting power. It's pumping water. Oh, I need sewage. Now this is part of the reason I play with no money, because I hate just pumping sewage into my drinking water. So I'm trying to get this sewage treatment plant. But I'm on the wrong tab. That's why I can't see it. Your water treatment plant processes. And let's just slap this down next to the highway somewhere. Okay, Moto. Okay, and that takes care of the annoying stuff. Now, this is downtown. I'm not going to zone any industrial today. But I would not mind just getting a little zoning done with some, maybe some high density residential. I don't know the sizes of these buildings, so I'm gonna just start with maybe doing a couple squares of 3. I feel like adding maybe an alleyway. You know what, let's get some variety in there. I'm gonna get the high density EU in there as well and see what that looks like. And because I'm doing that, I want to add a little commercial to go with it, or office, sorry. I don't have a need for office yet. Okay, let's get a little a high density commercial just to go with it. Just for poops and giggles. Let's see how this thing goes. I'm gonna have to eventually add a small residential sector, but I'm not really sure where I want to add it. This is gonna be my downtown core. Alright, yeah. I think I'm gonna take a little break. This might be the end of my video. I might pop back up with this area zoned in and some buildings built. We shall see. Alright guys, I did a little bit of zoning. Added some high density and I don't know what they call that, mid density housing. I love this little area. It just reminds me of you know, New York or something like that, or however I imagine New York looks. I don't know, Brooklyn maybe. I've seen a lot of movies. Got this whole inner city area. This alleyway leading down to the basketball court. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Parking garage. See, I got some issues going on with, you know, some of the infrastructure. Nothing too crazy. Garbage, obviously, hearses, and I put an incinerator out there, but I think we'll tackle that next episode. Get some more infrastructure going. Maybe do some more zoning in here. I'd like to add an industrial sector, and then slowly build this up with downtown stuff. Some more high density residential, and maybe have a suburb out here on the hillside or something. We're gonna work it out. Slowly but surely we'll get there. So that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and catch you on the flip side. Money shot, baby.